Welcome to Projectventive channel. In our today's topic we are going to talk about Snipe, robotic research military robot. To make sure to hit the like button, share and please subscribe this channel. Military robots are autonomous robots or remote-controlled mobile robots designed for military applications, from transport to search and rescue and attack. The US military may be getting a dog-like quadruped robot armed with a sniper rifle. The robot, developed by Ghost Robotics of Philadelphia, is a new version of its Vision series of legged robots. The U.S. Air Force is currently testing an unarmed version of these robots for use as perimeter security at the Tyndall Air Force Base in Florida. Snipe Ghost Robotics displayed the armed version at the annual meeting of the Association of the United States Army held in Washington, D.C. this week. The robot is fitted with a special-purpose unmanned rifle pod from Sword Defense, with a powerful 6.5mm sniper rifle. Ghost Robotics has been developing quadruped robots since 2015 and has previously displayed versions fitted with additions including arms for bomb disposal and a disruptor, a shotgun-like device for disabling bombs. The robots are highly mobile, able to cross rugged terrain that might be difficult for wheeled and tracked machines, and can operate with a high degree of autonomy. For example, the perimeter patrol robots are able to follow a preset route, deviating where necessary to avoid obstacles, and alerting a human operator when they encounter something unexpected such as a possible intruder. However, Ghost Robotics CEO Jiran Parekh is quick to dismiss any ideas that the sniper rifle is an autonomous weapon system. It is fully controlled by a remote operator, says Parekh. There is a human controlling the weapon, there is no autonomy or AI. He says that the robot was chosen by customers for its ability to move in difficult terrain, allowing it to take up a suitable firing position for sniper shots. This applies equally outdoors and in urban settings where, for example, it can climb stairs. Meanwhile, the operator can stay concealed out of the line of fire. Quadruped robots, which are able to move about inside buildings and other human spaces, are increasingly causing disquiet. In April this year, the New York Police Department terminated its DigiDog program for an unarmed quadruped robot after protests from critics including Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Police use of similar robots' dogs in Honolulu has been equally controversial. Parekh notes that while there were numerous other uncrewed tracked and wheeled vehicles with weapons at the same show, his has been singled out for attention. He suggests that the legged robot triggers an emotional reaction because it looks like an animal, and because of decades of science fiction movies about dangerous robots. Pentagon policy is that all robotic weapons should be under the control of a human operator. However, the technology for small drones to select and attack targets autonomously has already been developed and may already have been used in Libya. Autonomous robotics would save and preserve soldiers' lives by removing serving soldiers, who might otherwise be killed, from the battlefield. General Richard Lynch of the United States Army Installation Management Command and Assistant Army Chief of Staff for Installation stated at a 2011 conference, "As I think about what's happening on the battlefield today, I contend there are things we could do to improve the survivability of our service members." Major Kenneth Rose of the U.S. Army's Training and Doctrine Command outlined some of the advantages of robotic technology in warfare. Machines don't get tired. They don't hide under trees when it rains and they don't talk to their friends. A human's attention to detail on guard duty drops dramatically in the first 30 minutes. Machines know no fear. Increasing attention is also paid to how to make the robots more autonomous, with a view of eventually allowing them to operate on their own for extended periods of time, possibly behind enemy lines. For such functions, systems like the energetically autonomous tactical robot are being tried, which is intended to gain its own energy by foraging for plant matter. The majority of military robots are teleoperated and not equipped with weapons. They are used for reconnaissance, surveillance, sniper detection, neutralizing explosive devices, etc. Current robots that are equipped with weapons are teleoperated so they are not capable of taking lives autonomously. Advantages regarding the lack of emotion and passion in robotic combat is also taken into consideration as a beneficial factor in significantly reducing instances of unethical behavior in wartime. Autonomous machines are created not to be truly ethical robots, yet ones that comply with the laws of war, LOW, and rules of engagement, RO. That affect a human soldier's rash decisions are removed. There will be no effect on the battlefield caused by the decisions made by the individual. The SPUR, Special Purpose Unmanned Rifle, is a robot dog equipped with a sniper rifle, developed by Ghost Robotics, a company that makes military devices. According to Sword International, the weapons manufacturing company that designed the rifle, The remote-controlled barrel of this robot offers a shooting accuracy of up to 1,200 meters. Artificial intelligence experts are concerned, as the use of this weapon raises ethical and legal questions. AI experts concerned about SPUR. Toby Walsh, professor of AI at UNSW Sydney, said in an interview that he, like thousands of colleagues, are concerned about these kinds of developments, as they don't know how autonomous these types of robots would be. Although at the moment they are controlled by humans, in the future they could be automated, at least partially. There are already examples of armed organizations that are using semi-autonomous drones, in many cases homemade. Some of them seem very effective, Walsh said, adding that he hopes this will speed up the ongoing discussions at the United Nations, UN, to regulate this space. The AI expert compared SPUR to a robot from the Black Mirror series, the one that takes us to a dystopian world like this one. But we don't necessarily have to end this way. It is necessary for the authorities to resume discussions and regulate the deployment of these weapons. Spot, the Boston Dynamics dog before the robot Sniper dog. Boston Dynamics was at the forefront of weapons technology development. The company surprised the world. Spot. It is very similar in size and in its functions to the SPUR, but it does not carry weapons. The company even got very angry earlier this year when a group of artists mounted a paintball gun on it. This robot dog is priced at $74,500, but can also be rented. And while many are fascinated by the experience, many people have been afraid. The robotic dog videos, with millions of views, have given Spot the name of robo-influencer. Please subscribe this channel. And he added, we want total control and dominance over dogs. Spot is not going to do the things a dog does. It is a dog that has the ability to kill, which outrages pet friends, because without a doubt this is not typical of domestic dogs, with their affable and kind nature. Leave your comments on this news and your opinions on the SPUR Sniper robot dog. Share this information with your friends by clicking on the buttons of your favorite social networks. A robot dog armed with a sniper rifle was unveiled this week in Washington, D.C. at the annual meeting of the Association of the United States Army. The robot, developed by Ghost Robotics, carries a Sword Defense Systems Special-Purpose Unmanned Rifle, SPUR. Oregon State University develops first-ever bipedal robot that can run a 5K, latest lethality 6.5 #Creedmoor sniper payload from its swordint. Keeping US and allied #SOF #Warfighter equipped with the latest innovations, Ghost Robotics tweeted Monday, alongside a photo of the dog. Sword International called the robot Warfighter's best friend. On the Sword International website, the company explains that the SPUR was specifically designed to offer precision fire from unmanned platforms such as the Ghost Robotics Vision 60 quadruped. Featuring safe, chamber, clear, and fire capabilities that allows for safe and reliable deployment of the weapon system, providing the operator an ability to load and safe the weapon at a distance. These features also provide the operator the ability to clear malfunctions, and safely unload the platform prior to recovery. Chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor allows for precision fire out to 1,200 meters. The SPUR can similarly utilize 7.62 x 51 NATO cartridge for ammunition availability. Due to its highly capable sensors, the SPUR can operate in a magnitude of conditions, both day and night, Sword International wrote. SPUR, it said, is the future of unmanned weapon systems. According to New Scientist, the robot is part of Ghost Robotics' Vision series of legged robots. Army AI-enabled robots may fire weapons in war to defend against attacks. In May, the U.S. Air Force said it was testing an unarmed version of the dogs at Florida's Tyndall Air Force Base. People see these robots out walking around and they think this is a fieldable capability. But there is still a lot of development, testing and evaluation that still needs to be done, Johanna Lewis, Special Programs Division Program Manager, said in a release detailing the initiative. Having him just walk around is not what we're after. We want him to patrol the base using their integrated sensors to provide our forces in the Base Security Operations Center with useful, mission-critical data. The Pennsylvania-based Ghost Robotics has been building the four-legged QUGV, quadrupedal unmanned ground vehicles, robots since 2015. While some may worry about a robot done with a lethal sniper rifle, that Popular Science reports has been adopted by Homeland Security and Special Operations Snipers. Ghost Robotics CEO Jiran Parekh told New Scientist on Thursday that the weapon is fully controlled by a remote operator. There is a human controlling the weapon, there is no autonomy or AI, he assured. It was not immediately clear whether the quadrupedal robots and rifles are being sold, but Parekh noted that the robot had been chosen for its ability to maneuver over tricky terrain as its operators remains out of harm's way. While reaction to the armed dogs has been mixed, Pentagon policy states that all robotic weapons should be under the control of a human operator. Now analysts are writing off high-tech warfare altogether in the wake of Afghanistan and Iraq. Insurgents armed with crude conventional weapons have proven frequently able to flummox their well-equipped American foes. Many observers increasingly seem to believe that if irregular warfare is likely to be the future of armed conflict, advanced technologies have no great role. High technology is not a silver bullet solution to insurgencies, but that doesn't mean that technology doesn't matter in these fights. In fact, far from proving the uselessness of advanced technology in modern warfare, Afghanistan and Iraq have for the first time proved the value of a technology that will truly revolutionize warfare: robotics. By the end of 2004, there were 150 robots on the ground in Iraq. A year later there were 2,400. By the end of 2008, there were about 12,000 robots of nearly 24 varieties operating on the ground in Iraq. As one retired Army officer put it, the army of the ground robotic is taking shape. It isn't just on the ground. Military robots have been taking to the skies, and the seas and space, too. The robotic systems now rolling out in prototype stage are far more capable, intelligent, and autonomous than ones already in service in Iraq and Afghanistan. As one robotics executive put it at a demonstration of new military prototypes a couple of years ago, "The robots you are seeing here today I like to think of as the Model T. These are not what you are going to see when they're actually deployed in the field. We are seeing the very first stages of this technology." And just as the Model T exploded on the scene, selling only 239 cars in its first year and over 1 million a decade later, the demand for robotic warriors is growing very rapidly. The truly revolutionary part, however, is not robots' increasing numbers, or even their capabilities. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe this channel.